I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now?
Are we recording? I forgot how to do this.
Forgot how to do what? Eat ass or record?
Record. I don't eat booty. That's you. You are on recording admitting to that, sister.
I was in a tough situation in my life.
You were. And we're glad you come out of that.
So glad. So glad
we're glad you come out of that.
Welcome back, my ass-eating friends. This is the So What Now podcast.
No. Listen, no shade to people who do that. Welcome, everyone. We welcome all because it's Pride Month. Happy Pride.
I mean, we welcome you 12 months out of the year, but this month, we outside. Okay? We outside with the girl. They say the girls.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, if you're watching this, I don't have a maxi pad on my shoulder.
Oh.
This just happens to be so what now when you're almost 40 and just things start hurting. So it's a heating pad. And it was from when I cleaned the kitchen yesterday. Yeah. It was expired, but it's still heating up a little bit. So I think it's okay.
Hopefully you won't develop a rash.
I don't think I will. I have tough
skin.
How
expired? Do you remember how expired it was?
It was before 2026. And I don't remember buying them. Or for who. I think this might have been for somebody else. Hey, y'all. You know that meme? Can we out of here? Hey.
How y'all doing?
How you doing? Oh, I missed you.
How long has it been?
It has been 3 months.
No. We just recorded in
When did you have surgery?
That is, you're right. I shut up. You're right. Because I was saying it and then I realized it's
been 3 months, ma'am, that we have not been here. And that is both our faults, honestly. I've been busy. But yeah, let's do a catch up. I really did miss recording. And I feel like I've had, per usual, my brain working on overload and all these things that I want to do. And then I said, calm the fuck down.
It's crazy that you do so much in a day and still can't sleep at night.
I can't.
Because, how are you not tired?
I am.
Oh.
That's part of the disability.
Oh, okay.
You're tired. Okay. It's just you can't stop.
Because I get sleepy watching you.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I'm going to take a nap. You take that call, I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah. I actually had a call yesterday in the car. Did that feel like a lot?
Yes.
Really?
That felt like a lot. That was a lot. I was
so excited.
That drive felt longer. And I was trying to make a list in my head of all the things that y'all were planning to do. And it changed 4 times. It evolved 4 times. And I said, but it sounds like they understand the next steps. I don't. And they're very excited about it.
So excited. Like, you have no idea. I can barely sleep.
But I know there's major plans in the works.
Major plans.
I'm just not sure what they are.
After 30 minutes, you're still not sure?
Yes.
Well, it's a lot of really fun things happening over on my end. Now, y'all remember my word for this year was receive. What was yours again?
Evolve? Yes.
Okay. My was receive. And baby, I've been receiving, okay? It's been coming in.
You look like you're giving titties.
Giving these so I can receive a little of this.
Oh my God.
No, seriously. Things have been coming in. I didn't know what I would receive, right? I've been open.
Do we need to?
Nah.
Okay.
Girl, it's summertime and the people is at the lake, okay? They are partying, the Puerto Ricans.
It's a very Spanish neighborhood that we're recording in.
Well, actually, no. Very different. It is not a Spanish neighborhood. It just so happens that the public ramp is behind me. And now the Puerto Ricans got their jet skis souped up with the sound system. Okay. So we can really hear them. And then it's Friday. There's no rain. Mm-hmm. They hanging out.
It's Florida. My bad. Yeah. I got you sidetracked.
I forgot what it was. But yeah, I've been receiving. I didn't know how it would happen. Things are coming in. They're working out for the best.
That's good.
And I'm excited about it. There's a few things here. Just to really catch you guys up. It's been 3 months. 3 months is a really long time in my life.
Okay.
So what have you been up to?
I have been hiding and letting you be busy. Like, if she don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm like, okay, we can push the recording. I think, but to be better, we just gotta schedule it out.
No, for sure.
If it's scheduled, then we have something to hold to versus like, oh, we'll get to it.
Well, no, we used to schedule like 2 months in advance.
We
and
did.
I think
and that was really good for us.
And we did that because we were also depending on somebody else's schedule.
Yes.
And I think that when we, just like in entrepreneurship, when you don't have someone telling you their parameters and the times, you kind of just go, oh, later, oh, maybe this, or I'm just going to do this first, and it falls behind. But I think that one of the things that was really overwhelming me was the setup and the doing all of this. And shout out, Sarai is here.
She got a new job.
She's in what's the 90-day
probationary.
Period. Today's day
She's
1.
onboarding.
Yes, we're onboarding her.
You know, I've been in corporate. She's onboarding, and she's within her 90-day probationary period.
So this is day 1, and I think that now
is she meeting expectations as of so far?
So far, I don't quite know.
If y'all hear this recording, she did good on her first day.
Yes,
because she's basically behind the scenes working the computer. She is doing the camera. She's doing the sound. She's, making sure the video's right. So the quality, or if you even see this recording, is totally up to our new, what would she be called?
She's an engineer.
Sarai. Oh, that sounds like very official. Engineer. Wait, is it?
Oh. This one? Okay, like this. Well, we got it. This what I want right here.
Yes. So congratulations to Sarai. And she can help us with like other stuff too.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be good for us.
Yeah. So aside from hiding, what else you been up to?
I know what you're trying to get me to say, and I'm not going to talk about that. I would talk about like right now in the seat today, like what I'm focusing on is going back to being intentional, and that scheduling will help us with being intentional because right now my life is a little hectic. Okay. And when it's not hectic, it's hard for me to find balance. And I find myself
it's not hectic.
When it is hectic, sorry. It's hard for me to find balance. So I find myself leaning into like those unhealthy habits of like not going to the gym, ordering food, not talking to my friends, doom scrolling. And the worst thing I could be doing right now is doom scrolling because what's on the internet?
Girl, that would make your anxiety through the roof.
Yes. For you, it shows up as anxiety. For me, it shows up as depression. Like, it is
that's so
terribly
good.
Scary.
Like, if you're listening, that's so good to hear because the same exact thing can be happening. We're watching the same things. We're in the same place. We're only a couple miles away from each other. We're very similar. We are friends. We're the same age. Well, she's a little older. Just got to remind her. And it shows up, I don't know, this is part of the conversation. It shows up so differently. Yeah. Like for me, I go in hyper mode. What do I need to do? And you're like
all the things to do it. And I'm like, I'm getting in bed and I'm scrolling and I'm ordering McDonald's.
You and McDonald's go together so bad.
We do.
You know what?
I actually need a sponsor. Let's talk about McDonald's sponsor.
You know what? We can.
I'm loving it.
We've had McDonald's here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Actually,
we've had McDonald's. Actually, we could be a really good pitch for this because you would not mind eating McDonald's the whole time we're here. Well, we wouldn't eat on the mic, but yeah, we'll talk about it for sure.
Okay.
Oh, we have a McDonald's plug too. We got a McDonald's plug,
low key. But yeah. So what's on the internet right now?
Okay,
we are really not we. But them people is really possibly electing Spencer Pratt as their mayor.
The only thing I know about Spencer Pratt is MTV. So when he popped up on my radar, I mean, not only are we on the opposite side of the country, but he popped up on my radar like when he was already basically about to win this mayoral race. Yes. And we just ate boiled eggs, and this bird tastes like ass. Warm.
No, I don't. Go ahead.
I know she let me know earlier that that's not the taste of ass. I have to put lip gloss on with my finger.
Have we not learned anything from electing a reality star?
No, we haven't.
But
you said that he's very likable on social media. I don't know his social media.
But see, so that's the thing with the reality that we're dealing with. Somebody that's likable on social media doesn't necessarily belong in a political position.
Right.
If you listen to his ads, they are very similar to our president. He's going to beautify LA. Like, forget all these new type of buildings. They need art, bring Art Deco back, bring architects back, like stuff like that. He's going to get rid of the homeless. He's going to ship them off somewhere. Going? Exactly.
Wait, what do you mean you're shipping off? Where were they going?
I don't know what that plan is. I have not heard all that. Yes.
We call them on house, so where's the housing?
Yeah.
You're gonna put them?
So his campaign is very much like Donald Trump's, where it was like, very like focused on the person that he's up against, and like, you know, downing them, and like a lot of yeah, it's very it's wild that he has a realistic chance.
It is. When I posted about it the other day, because it looked like he was like the runner up. It's a very close race. And I posted about it because I'm like, wait, I've been kind of disconnected, whereas you kind of are hibernating and still doom scrolling. The last couple of weeks I've just really been focused on business and not going onto the politics side, because it's just really ugly. Yeah. So it felt like it popped up out of nowhere, and the Californians that follow me, they're like, no, that shit is real. Yeah. It's very real, and it's right there. I saw that Kid Fury said that if that man wins, he is leaving California.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I just come back to Florida. We got Ron DeSantis, but you know what? Just, I don't know, go back to New York.
What?
New York.
What?
Mandani, his social media, obsessed with it.
I'm not on that.
Oh my gosh, he's so good. He's so likable. He's with the people. He was doing like a bike ride and he had a DJI camera on. So like there's a kid that was like, I saw you on a flyer that came to the house. And he's like, oh, hi. He shook his head, maybe like 12 years old. And then he's like, yeah, I gave it to my mom. Oh, I was like, that's so sweet. So he's whoever's doing social media is doing a great job. Yeah. And I actually told that to, remember I was with Alicia, and you know, she has a lot of friends that are running for local government. And I'm like, man, a podcast and a social media for whoever's running for the Democratic side here or anywhere. The Republicans have done this already. They've mastered the art of social media and the internet and the algorithm and just being in your face. Like they have bots that are just out there pushing so much of their narrative. Why don't we play the same game?
Yeah, true.
Like talking heads, let me see you with your family. Just do it. Yeah, but that's what's happening with Spencer Pratt. And we're not from California, but it seems kind of scary.
It is crazy. And then, oh my gosh, it's killing me what state it was. But this Rick Chow guy who, Domino's commercial. I don't endorse that. But
I wonder why it's popping up on you. So McDonald's and Domino's, got it. We got some people to pitch to.
But the guy, they own a convenience store. So this is something that brings me joy on the internet. Sorry, I'll talk about it later. I might have talked about it on here before. It's this lady. She's painting a duck every day.
What?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're gonna insert
this is what depression looks like.
No, it makes me so happy. It's just like 1 minute of joy. She's painting a different duck every day.
South Carolina is Rick Chow.
Yes. Sorry.
We'll talk about the duck in a second.
Rick Chow killed this 14-year-old boy.
Okay, I saw it, but can you tell me more what you know about the case?
The young man went into the convenience store. They told him, you know, you're not allowed to have a bag in here. He immediately put the bag down. He looked around for a little bit, didn't purchase anything. When he got ready to leave, they thought that he was stealing a bottle of water. And they were like, let me see what you have on you. And he starts to run. The son and the store owner, the Chows, chase him the length of a football field, and it ends in him shooting the little boy in the back. He claims that it was self-defense. A gun was found on the young man, and so he claims that the young man was pointing the gun at his son, and he shot him in self-defense. There were several eyewitnesses that confirm that at no point did they see a gun on the young man. See that. He was shot in the back, so he couldn't have been pointing a gun at you. And and the gun was like found under him in the hoodie.
Jesus.
From what I understand though, the reason that he was found not guilty is because of the charge was murder, and like the terms that you have to tie to saying
like
that
it should have been manslaughter or something. They overcharged.
Yes, because it's like it has to be like intended malice or something like that. But one thing that the jury didn't know is that this man has also shot 2 other people. He didn't kill them, but he shot them in the store. One time they're saying, regardless of the different reasons, but like he is a little trigger happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather you be Twitter happy than trigger.
Sad. It's just terribly
sad. So yes,
sad.
it does say it came out that he has been involved in 2 previous shootings involving suspected shoplifters.
Yeah.
Around his store before.
Is shoplifting... Is it the equivalent to take someone's life? That's my question the whole time. Like if they are stealing something from your convenience store. So think
There's
about all the
nothing
things that would be in your convenience store.
in the convenience store that is worth
Someone's life.
a life, and that can't be replaced.
Right.
It's a child. I don't know. I feel like,
you know how long a football field is? That's how the length that
I think as a business owner, also there has to be a time when you're like so tired of people stealing from you, right? Because we're talking about one water bottle, right? But if it's daily, multiple times, water bottles, foods, whatever it may be, constantly, yes, that'll make a dent, right? Especially when you're a small business. But also, can you put in place some different things, like maybe a door that you have to buzz them out? Well, no, that'll be bad for him because he's going to keep them in there. Kill him with a run. Never mind. Not for child. Not for... Because I'm thinking about the pawn shop, right? In the pawn shop, we had a cage. To come in, we buzz you in, right? Mm-hmm. You open.
Yes,
in the cage.
And I'm thinking about the stuff that would be in the pawn shop versus a convenience store.
Yeah.
Like, all that is not necessary.
Well, I think it's... At a pawn shop, it may be a one hit. That'll be a lot. At a convenience store, it's a lot of little hits that'll pile up. But nothing should get you to shoot someone outside of your... If they already left, let them take it.
Yeah.
Find a way to maybe stop them beforehand. I don't know.
Let them go. For me, let them go.
Let it go.
Let it go. So anyway, moral of that is to just stay off the internet for a little while.
Yeah. So right now, it's summertime. Baby, put that bikini on. Throw that it's thong season bathing suit on. Do all the things. I'd rather you be at a nude beach with titties out than be shooting somebody or fighting with somebody, arguing with somebody. Like, it is summertime. It's time for you to just woosah. I mean, don't completely disconnect, because you kind of still need to know what's happening, especially like locally, when elections come up, what things that you could do. I know that I'm getting on my daughter's nerve so bad, both of them. Because every time they complain about anything, gas prices, a ticket they got, I don't care what it was. That's why you should have voted. You see what I'm talking about? That's why you should have voted.
Yeah.
Don't complain about a thing to me if you didn't vote and you were old enough to vote. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like... So whatever, but I mean, at 18, at 19, you don't realize how important it is to vote. For some people, for some people. For sure, I voted.
Yeah,
like
too.
Right after my 18th birthday for McCain.
She researching the ballot and all.
I did all the things. I went against my daddy. Remember, I was being in Puerto Rico. I had a McCain. He had Obama hat on.
Jesus,
he had Obama and I had McCain.
You voted for McCain over Obama.
First round.
This is how we get back into this argument of
second round. I voted for Obama.
Fucking
Republican.
Yes. You know what? We're gonna move on.
Yeah,
we're not gonna put the people through that.
I'm a capitalist.
Do we have a woman of the week?
Yes,
we about to argue. We about to argue.
Moving right along. Moving right along. I was 18. It's okay. I'm almost 40 now. We actually have 3 women of the week this week, specifically starting with Ayana and Ayana and Michaela, because they're 21.
They're 21.
So I wanted to bring up all 3 girls, Ayana, Sarai, and Michaela.
If you're new here, these are our daughters.
Yeah, welcome here.
Yeah.
These are our daughters. They're all the same age, all born in 2005. I just feel like watching what's happening in the world, how difficult it is to navigate as a young woman or young human nowadays is difficult. And I feel like they're doing a really good job with what they have. I feel like we're doing a really good job as parents to provide what each one of them needs, because I think they're all so different and they're all so many different lanes of what they like. But yeah, I wanted to just highlight the girls.
I'm so proud of them.
Same. I mean, I want to kick their ass a lot of times, but they're doing great.
Like, Michaela's home for the summer, and that's always an adjustment.
And that is crazy because she's only been gone 2.5 years. 3 years now.
3 years now. 3 years. She's going into her 4th year. Yeah.
That is so insane that it's been in that little bit of time compared to her being with you her entire life. So 3 years out of 21.
And it probably wouldn't feel like such a big adjustment when she comes home from breaks if there were other people living there, but it's very different going from living alone to living with someone.
Yeah.
Like, if there were other people there the majority of your around.
Life. So you adjusted to the alone real quick.
I did. And I don't mind it.
It's kind of nice.
I don't mind it. You know, she's so funny though. She still does, like, She's 21, but she does such childish things in a good way. So, like, as an example, if I'm not home, she prefers my bed. I think a lot of kids do this.
Funny.
Like, she'll camp out in my bed. I'm like, your bed is just as good. She's like, no, it's
You
something
have
about
a
your,
really
it's something about
big
your
bed.
bed. Right.
You have a nice bed.
Like, if I come home unexpected, she's in my bed. I'm like, bro, that's my bed.
I come home unexpected and Ayana's in my bathroom grabbing my stuff, fully dressed in my clothes.
Yes. And she's, speaking of bathroom, she still walks in and talks to me when I'm in the bathroom.
Taking a shit?
Taking a whatever. There's no privacy.
No. There isn't.
You would think that would change because they're adults now and they want privacy.
What is an adult?
Good question.
Because I feel you become an adult when you pay your own bills.
Okay, they're just a baby.
Yup.
She's just a baby.
Yup. Still babies. I mean, we have
baby.
two because Sarai's here with me. Ayana is off on her own. I mean, she's still be coming over, messing up my kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you come to my house and still don't wash the dishes after I done kicked your ass out for not washing the dishes.
You say you didn't fix the problem, did you? All you did was give yourself another bill. Actually.
That's it. Well, actually, she's got a really good job. I am very proud of her. You know, the journey to adjusting to having to pay bills. She's been paying her rent, I think. She ain't show up to the front with some bags yet, so I think the rent's being paid. I hope so. So there's that. Sarai just finished her first semester, right? Yeah, semester number 1 of college.
And now she's an engineer.
Look at that.
Look
at that. She almost got scammed with a job recently, and I was like, wow.
I heard that's a thing. They will scam you, like, to get your information and stuff,
or to get them to work for like free or I don't know what would have happened.
That's crazy.
What she was being offered, but she was going to quit her job that's paying her to go and do something that sounded good, but none of it made sense.
Yes.
But it looked good, right? But when you look at it, the email signature has no actual website to go to. When you check the website out, it's very generic.
Yeah.
There's all stock pictures. When you go to the social media, it's the girl taking a bunch of selfies and AI pictures. What are we doing?
Yeah, that is crazy.
I didn't like the fact that she brought up, I go to your church. Don't give me that shit.
Yes.
Don't try to churchy me when I'm trying to get this job. Where's the check?
Cut the check.
And everything we asked, and I said I helped her create some emails to send to her, and she didn't answer none of the questions. How much you paying me?
Oh, and she didn't answer that.
Nothing. The potential to earn.
Oh yeah, no.
A performance based.
Yeah.
What? But you're offering me a job that supposedly is hourly.
Weird.
But we can't tell you the range.
That is.
But you got
strange.
the job, and now you got to come to orientation. Hurry up and quit your job.
Yeah, that's
weird.
It
was really weird. But anyway, the point is I wanted to make them Woman of the Week because I am proud of them. It is a tough time right now.
It's a tough time to be a young kid figuring yourself out.
It really is. I mean, it's a tough time for everyone right now, but because it's a tough time even for those of us who have been here for a long time, can you imagine for those who have never done this before?
Yeah, and can you imagine like trying to figure out who you are in this world?
Oh my gosh, there's so much hatred just out.
Yeah, it's
just
wild.
out. So that really sucks. But yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to the
great.
babies.
And shout out to us for keeping them alive for 21 years.
Lady babies.
Lady babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of childish things that they all do.
Yeah.
It just reminds me.
I'm okay. I'm not ready for her to completely grow up.
For what? To have an attitude and then go off with their kids and tell me.
I am excited about that. Like, I'm not in a hurry for it, but I am excited to be a grandma.
Michaela, hold off.
Yeah,
she gonna
15
be
years.
She gonna be wild.
15 years will be good.
You gonna be in the house all the time.
I'm taking them. Yeah, I'm gonna be like the grandma. I'm gonna like live in the backyard or around the corner.
You know that she's gonna have a husband, right?
Yes, and that'll be cute for her. And I'm take the baby on the weekends, and they have their time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna be going in the house? Are you gonna be like? So there's this mother I know who just like walks in the house and.
No, I'm gonna respect their privacy and stuff. And I could just call my grandbaby. You want to live in the backyard?
No. What if she want to go outside and scream? I can't take it.
No, I'd never want to hear. So actually, you're taking me to a conversation I had the other day. No, we were talking about as our kids are adults, do you allow their partner to sleep over?
Oh,
right.
In my house,
right. I said no. You can sleep at their house. Like, you're grown. You can sleep at his house, his parents' house. But I don't want y'all to sleep. He can sleep over if y'all have the door open.
Okay. What about husband?
That's different. And that's years.
So you're just talking about right now.
Right now dating. No,
what if they've been dating for a couple years?
No. I don't want to.
I need them to know ain't no fucking in my house. We could sleep.
Right.
We're going to
you can
Disney the
sleep
next
with
day.
The door open.
Yeah, or maybe the couch.
You can sleep on the couch. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, like
but
you can both sleep on the couch. And if I walk out in the middle of the night trying to get some water.
Oh, Lord. And I'm gonna walk out in the middle of the night to get some water.
I'm putting an alarm clock on just in case my progesterone that I'm taking keep me asleep like it's supposed to. Wake up.
I'm not gonna sleep that night.
I'm putting cameras up. There's cameras in my living room, and
I don't want that happening in my house. I want only me to be doing.
You ever hunching in my house?
Have I ever hunched in my mom's house? I've hunched at boyfriend's mom's house plenty of times. But have I ever hunched at my mom? I don't think I've ever actually hunched at, and no, I haven't. But I definitely hunched at my boyfriend's mom's houses.
I hunched in my parents' house plenty of times.
And now she can't.
Absolutely not.
Were they home?
My sister walked in on us and told.
She's a fucking rat, bro. She stayed telling. Minding everybody's business but hers.
Like, damn.
You brave.
I fucked my parents' house a few times. But then I was married.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, this one wasn't. This is high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not in my house.
But people were not home.
They were not home.
Okay.
No, I was sneaking.
Yeah. So if you're smart enough to do that and you can get away with that.
Well, yeah, I was out by 17.
Yeah.
By the time I brought a man home.
I'm not consenting to you bringing a man home to be having sex in my house.
I mean, when I moved to Jersey with Ayana's dad, and we already had Ayana, I walked in and they were like, yeah, we're moving in. It was all, when we got there, she's like, here's your room, here's his room. Are you kidding me? She's like, our house is covered by the Lord. So we ended up getting married weeks later, right there at the courthouse, so we could sleep in the same room.
What?
That's how I ended up married. So when people ask me if I've been married before, I really should say no. Yes. But also, like, I didn't want to be alone. I'm in a new state. Like, we have our baby. Why the fuck are you not in the room with me?
I think that was to avoid another baby, because y'all are obviously having sex.
No, they just wanted us to get married. They're very religious.
Okay. So you can have as many babies as you want married.
Married, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, or just be in their house. Like, in their house, they were like, in order to sleep together in this house, then you need to be married. And I was like, all right, so fine. Cool. Where's the paperwork to sign? I know I wore I remember Arden B.
I think I would struggle to live with somebody's parents.
Oh, we struggled.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Rest in peace to Grandma Joan. Loved her down, but I know I got on her damn nerves. Think of me at 19. I used to leave my dirty drawers on the floor. I was annoying as fuck. Remember, I've always had someone clean up after me. I didn't have no cleaning lady in Jersey. Did it. And then his dad, Grandpa, he's still alive. We were just different, but it was a good time. I'm glad we did it. Ayana had, her grandparents, and I was still very close to her afterwards. So when I moved back, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, no, ain't no hunch in my house.
Mm-mm. No, you're not doing it. So, I don't know how we got there. Well, let's segue into motherhood.
Yes, let's segue into motherhood. And it's a perfect segue because I was scrolling on the internet and I happened to go on Jason Lee's internet. And he was talking to K. Michelle. So K. Michelle, you guys know she's a singer. I think at some point she was on reality TV, right?
She's back on Atlanta Housewives, and we're having a good time.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're having a good time.
So, hold on. The clip starts, which is great. Shout out to their editor. It says, "Me and my child ain't talking right now," which is all good. And then she takes a sip. That's how the clip starts. So you haven't heard it, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't even know she had a kid. Not that that.
Me neither. And actually, I just saw her Black Effect. She's this big,
tall in height.
Okay. Oh yeah, in height, like little, like teeny tiny. She was walking with Alex. Alex about 7 foot. Yeah. So it looked she was walking with a little kid, like holding her hand. She's so tiny, but very pretty. So yeah, let's see.
Me and my child ain't talking right now, but it's all good.
Why?
So I had bought him a Benz at 16. My child decides that he don't want a handout and he don't want anything. That's all I'm working for. He gonna Uber while he in college. He gonna Uber with a Benz in Memphis.
Okay, but what's
wrong?
Who
you know Uber with a Benz? So I confront him. We get in the car and I'm telling him, you can't do this. He get upright with me. So all I know is I'm like, pop, pop, pop. I'm telling him like, are you crazy? And then I take the car and then I ran into a fence and knocked down whoever fence. We still ain't went to jail.
All because he wants to Uber.
Why would you Uber?
Because I think it's commendable. He's showing you, Mom, I want to be independent.
But it's too commendable. Why would you be any money you make from Uber, I'm going to send it to you right away. That's why I work hard.
Because
Anything
he's saying,
else.
I'm 21. I want to be independent.
But he wasn't 21 then.
How old was he then?
He was about 19.
He wants to learn the world and see the world because his mom created space for him to dream bigger. So that's a good thing.
It is, but it's like, I would like for him to not have to be so independent. I would like for him to know that I'm there.
Girl, this hit home for me in a couple of ways, but also like, yikes. So essentially, she said a few things here. She was like, too independent and too commendable.
And the reason that I work is so you don't have to.
Right. So today, when I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, no, this is a young man that clearly Uber brings in money. Mm-hmm. You gave him a car, and if you gave him the car, it's like for them to do what they want with it, as long as it's not something illegal, as long as they're not putting themselves in danger, as long as they're not out here selling dope with the car that you gave them. Like, okay, Uber may not be something that we consider luxurious or there's like great job, but it does bring in money.
Yeah.
So it gives him extra cash without being out there selling drugs or being in the streets or whatever. So I was like, that's a job. And I Ubered when I quit my first job, right? To get stories, to make extra money. Like, I did that. So I couldn't understand it. But then she was talking about like, I'm working hard to be able to give you this. I want to give you these things. Like, don't you get it? Yeah. Don't you get that I'm trying to be your mom and I'm trying to give you all these things so you don't have to go through the struggle? And something that I had to learn in the past few years is that I cannot remove that part of their journey. That's what makes them them. They have to experience these things. So with Uber, I would be like, that's cool. The only problem is that mine didn't work. Mine wanted to spend my money. Mine wanted to go be a place to get evicted. Yeah. You know what I mean? She was wilding out. It was like, but I get the intention and I understood the intention the entire time, but it was like, you're doing it in a way that it's hurting you and those around you.
Yeah.
Uber don't hurt you and those around you.
So I'll give her a little bit of grace with the Ubering in a Benz in Memphis. That might not be safe. But everything
I get picked
else,
up in Benzes all the time.
You're not in Memphis, baby.
I'm in other cities.
But she's specifically talking about
in Memphis
and her experience. So I will give her grace there.
Okay.
But it was really about her being able to fulfill her dream.
Yeah.
Of giving him everything. Like, what about his dreams of earning something, of learning something new, of experiencing the world? Like, this what he's doing is not a bad thing. And her reaction of wrecking the car and stuff.
Now, that was wild.
She got to calm down. She got to calm down.
She said, I ran into somebody's fence, and she was like, he stood up to me and said, I'm a worker. She said, I said, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Who you booping for Ubering?
Because he wants to work.
I'm
scared.
I'm terrified of that little girl. That woman is tiny and mighty, angry. I don't agree with it, but I can absolutely see it being your firstborn, being that your journey has been tough, being that you've been through so many things, and we want to avoid our children from going through certain things. Like, I don't want to see you in pain. I don't want to see you fail, but failure is what gets us to where we are today.
Yes, it does. And the sad thing about all of that with her and her kid is they are not talking
2 years now
because of how she is expressing her love in a toxic way. Yeah. That's so sad. I hope she realizes that and like they can come back together, because that is terrible.
I know. Poor thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just led me to remind myself that they are in their own journey, that we have to let them experience that we have to watch our reaction to even what our kids do, because they're just so different from us, right? I mean, as much as I want to say Ayana's different from me, it's the same exact person, just a long time ago, with her own quirks, right? Her own things that make her her.
The crazy thing about you and Ayana, though, like, so Kay Michelle, she came from like this deficit or whatever, and she wants to give her kid everything. You rebelled just like Ayana, where it's like, here's your option to make money. Come to the pawn shop and work for us.
Oh, no, wait. Or that wasn't what.
Here are solutions for you. Take these solutions. And you're like, nope, I don't want them. I want to figure out my own way.
Well, I was cool with my dad. We was doing good. Till that lady showed up. You know? So let's go back to what happened now. I had the baby young. My mom kicked me out. So then I went into like working and going to school and doing all the things that you're supposed to do, like school, take care of your kid, be married, blah, blah, blah. When I got diagnosed with the cancer cells and I went straight into surgery, that's when my dad was like, let's open up a shop. So we opened the shop here. We were doing great, actually. Okay. We were doing great. But then my daddy can't keep his thing to himself. And now he want to smash the girls that are working there. He want to flirt and he got hoes everywhere. So then this lady now want to show up. You've been a stay-at-home mom for 30 years. What you doing here? Okay. What you doing here? Okay. And telling people what to do. And I knew and I know that I'm a trigger to her. The lady is her mom. Yes. Okay. So that lady come in and I said, you know what, y'all, I'm finna go to the club. And I remember how much that upset my dad because I was like, I'll make my own way. And I went and I made my own way. And I'm working as a bottle girl. I'm like, he had to have been, but also not really. My dad was a dope man. Yeah. So I think in a little bit kind of way, I think he kind of liked it because the dope boys would come to the pawn shop to give me like thousands of dollars and he'd be like, he kind of like, he liked it a little bit. I can't. But I do see how I went and did my own thing and have been very like, whatever. But I also had a kid. So there was a lot of things that I did that I didn't take too much of a risk. Or at least they didn't know because I was in cars with strangers at one point in time.
Most of us were. Yeah. There was no such thing as stranger danger.
I bring all this up just for us to remember that our goal is not to keep our children dependent on us forever. Right. We have to let them fly.
We have to let them learn things the hard way.
Yes. And especially for boys, especially for young men, they need to learn how to work. They need to learn how to provide and protect, right? And how to take care of themselves because this world does not treat men the same way they treat our girls, right? And then we also have to include for us specifically that is boys of color. We're talking about brown and black boys that are not seen the same way, are not treated the same way, and they just need to have these survival skills that, at least for me as a single mom, I have to be able to provide him and he has to learn them. Yeah. And sometimes it sucks that we have to teach him those lessons, but the world's going to teach him anyway. Yeah. So we need them to be prepared.
I'd be a horrible boy mom.
Yeah. Like, are we...
My son would sit on the toilet.
I thought so pee. Too, but well, I think...
How do they learn that without a man around?
I just tell him to stand up.
And do what?
Hold it. I think it's also an instinct. There's a lot of things that Psalm does. Psalm stands on top of the thing and just scratches his ass and farts. Like while he's peeing early, throws his head back. And I'm like, he's never seen anyone do that. So I think that a lot of it is instinct. Sometimes he'll go to sit down first. And I'm like, especially in public bathrooms. But he usually stands up to pee. He just kind of sits down when he has to take a shit.
My son would be watching Housewives and sitting down to pee.
Oh, man, you'd have a girl hanging out with you.
I just can't see myself knowing what to do. And then, oh my gosh, the things they want to do for, like the things they naturally think of for fun. Yeah. At my gym, the owner, he's a family man. His kids are always there. They are under the age of 5. Ooh. The other day, we look out. They on top of the truck. I say, how did that even come into their head is, let's jump off of the truck?
Yeah. Oh, that sounds so much fun.
Like, what?
That is like Disney World. Remember Psalm at like 2 was almost to the roof. He would climb to get to the ceiling. That's why I had to change those poles in the front of the house. Because he was climbing to touch the roof of the house.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean,
I don't recall ever having the urge to climb on the roof.
I had the urge of pretending like I was the mother of all my baby dolls.
Yes.
And boss people around.
Yes.
You know, but no, boys are definitely different. But I will say that's something that comes to you. Once you have them, because I never thought I'd be able to be a boy mom. Every time I saw people with boys, I always wanted a boy, but whenever I would have my nephew with me or see people, I'd be like, ain't no way. Like, they're outside eating dirt. They're just like loud. They don't stop moving. They be climbing. They eat too much.
Very busy.
I didn't think I could. I'm like, that level of anxiety, I'm already a very anxious person. Something happens when you have these children that God just like shuts down that fear. And now it's just like, how far are you going to fall? That's fine. That's just a little Bruce.
He's not gonna die.
He need a little Bruce. So he sit the fuck down. You know, you think about those little things. But I wanted to bring this just to pose you the question: are you raising your children to be responsible future adults? You know, and you need to start thinking about that from the second that the man impregnates you. Okay? The second that sperm meets the egg, you need
Immediately.
Okay. You need to think about how you're going to raise your children because it's not that long, bro. They're 21.
It
we
is
just
really.
had them.
We just had them the other day.
Before you know it, they're out here being full-blown adults, or at least the world sees them as full-blown adults. And they're just still, I don't think so. I know how to cook.
It's not important. You don't even know how to cook. Just make sure you make some money, baby. You don't even know how to cook. As long as you know how to make some money.
Ayana's still like, we're working through finances, not understanding what credit is. And it's just like, even if we teach them that, it's stuff that takes time to learn. So just make sure you're instilling this in them from a young age, because before you know it, you're going to turn around and you went from kindergarten graduation to literally high school graduation to helping them buy their first car, their breakups, all the things.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're raising, good adults.
Yeah.
Responsible adults. How much time we got?
I think we've been recording for
40? Okay.
Oh, wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having the best time ever. Okay, so let's go into our womanhood segment. Yes, when you stand up, put the titties up, womanhood.
Okay.
Now let's start by doing this. We're all gonna raise our hands.
Oh, no, I can't.
Raise your hands.
I can't.
Why?
Oh, I did.
And I need you to take a quick swift at your pits, baby. All right, here what's going on now. Natural deodorant is not built for Florida heat, okay? I don't know where in the world you live, but climate change is real. It is hot, okay? It hasn't reached up north yet. I think it's still been cold. Mm-hmm. But when this heat reaches you, I need you to have all of the things. Natural deodorant is great in theory, but I need you to get the aluminum. I need you to get the ingredients that go in there that you shouldn't have. We need all the strong ones, the ones that are powerful. This heat is disrespectful, and so is your stink.
Okay. So did someone do something to violate your nose?
I went to Disney.
Oh.
And people are coming into Florida forgetting that we have humidity. Mm-hmm. We've been at over 100 degree index for weeks now.
Yeah, we have.
It is hot.
Yeah.
And when you need the aluminum and the strong stuff, the concrete, whatever you got put in, the lemons, the natural stuff that you put on, the girlies, the nature. No.
Yeah.
You stink.
I will give people a little bit of grace because I recently had to change my deodorant. A couple months ago, I had to change my deodorant. The level of deodorant I had, which was not a natural deodorant, it no longer worked for me. I don't know if my hormones changed or what, but I said, midday, I start to smell myself now. What is this? Was it a particularly hot day? Was I particularly active? And after a couple times of that, I was like, this isn't working for me anymore.
It could be your hormones. So right before I started with the hormone patches and stuff, my body smelled. All the time. I kept getting this I just smelled.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I could do. I would put deodorant on. I would do all the things and I just smelled.
Yeah.
And that's part of my hormones.
That's scary though. Because it's like, what is happening here?
Just if you're in this transition in your life, stay home.
Oh, wait.
Stay home. Be in airy areas outside. Big parks.
But people got to go outside. They shouldn't be isolated because
open where you're not close to people. Okay, don't come to the movie theater. Oh my God, I smelled somebody at the movie theater recently, and I was like, "Oh Lord, rude." I know you smell yourself.
I was gonna say, you think that they?
Yep. It smelled like we were at Subway getting an onion sandwich. Fully onion. Bread and onion. That was it. Don't do that to us. That is rude.
Sauteed onion.
That is rude, okay?
Yeah, but I mean, I did recently have a situation where my deodorant stopped working, and now I have a paranoia about it. I put on deodorant 3 to 4 times before I leave the house.
Damn, you must have been stank.
I was.
You must have been
And now I'm scared I'm going to forget. And so Michaela has noticed, she's like, you put on deodorant. I'm like, oh, okay.
You have to have a checkbox every time you do it, check it off in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it is scary to be stank. You know, one time, it was embarrassing. I think it was this part.
You love to tell your business.
I was a partner. And I remember being in the bed. And it was, I don't know if it was at night or in the morning, but I remember I smelled so bad that when I lifted the covers, I smelled myself.
You got a whiff.
I got a whiff of my underarms. And I was just like, oh my God, it's me. And I know he smelled it. I know he smelled it.
Wait.
He didn't say
I
nothing.
didn't hear this. You were in the bed with
With
someone?
a man.
Were y'all like wrestling the night before?
No. I didn't put deodorant on. So, I haven't worn deodorant most of my life. Oh. I didn't wear deodorant. I didn't start wearing deodorant until my 30s. Oh. I never smelled. I played basketball. I never had a smell. My dad was the same way. But I think once my hormones started to change, then I had to start wearing deodorant.
Wait, so you put on deodorant for bed? I don't put on deodorant for bed.
No, but I was stank.
Just from sleeping?
Just from sleeping.
Jesus help us.
Just from sleeping. You know what? It must have been the stress.
Yeah, it
that
might have
bitch
been
put me some shit. And you know what? He deserved it. He deserved the smell. Stay away. It was probably my body telling him to stay the fuck away.
Okay, but since you're being transparent, sometimes I like people's body smell. It don't be stink, but some people have like their body smell. You know what I'm talking? Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. You never been like attracted to someone's body smell? Is it
endorphins? No, it's a
pheromone.
Pheromone.
What is it? Like I like people's body smell. Not a lot of people. But I have found myself being like, let me get a whiff of you.
What part of the body are you smelling? The pennies?
No, not the booty crack. That would be crazy. I would always have pink eye. I'd walk around with a constant pink eye.
Not here ass eating pink eye. Pheromones.
No, it's usually like neck or
underarms. Mm-hmm. So since they were little, even Ayana, I make them smell my underarms.
But not like they've been outside underarms. Like fresh under. You know what? I'm going to stop now. I'm going to leave that right now.
So we're going to leave that right there. And I'm going to
leave a comment if you can relate to what I'm saying.
I'm sure it has. Because look, pheromones is a chemical messenger secreted or excreted by an organism that triggers a specific social, behavioral, or psychological response in other members of the same species. They're called ectohormones.
Yeah.
They act outside of the body and serve as a vital form of communication across the animal kingdom.
I'm an animal.
So there's sex pheromones, chemicals designed to signal reproductive readiness or attract mates from a distance.
That's a big thing for me.
Wow. Okay. Well, shout out to you and your smell. You have a strong sense of smell.
I like to smell. And so it's not just like bodily smells. Like I like a good cologne, and I'm specific about the colognes I like. Like I don't like every cologne, and I don't like overpowering cologne.
You know what I don't like?
But I like what?
Axe.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, man.
I like when you can get like the subtle smell of a men's cologne. It's like, wait. Oh, yeah.
So I like that kind of smell.
I like that. I
like Dove. The smell of like clean, like you took a shower today.
Yeah.
I like the clean smell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And I'm going to do a little bit more.
Give it to me.
I do enjoy when a man smells like he's been working. Now go wash yourself. Go clean yourself. I don't want but it's like, oh, you smell like that because you have been fixing something. You've been in the yard.
I'm throwing that ass back after you take a shower. After you get out the shower.
After you get a shower, you come over here.
You edge the grass and I walk outside, that shit clean. You full of grass and sweaty. From afar, go bathe.
Leave them shoes outside.
Please leave the shoes outside. And the socks.
Yes, the whole thing.
The whole thing. Get in the shower.
And
when
then you come
out,
back over here.
I'm outside, bent over, ready to go. Cut the grass, goddammit. Cut the grass. And I'm talking shit because I'm about to tell y'all something after this that we're going to talk about. But I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love when it's like
but don't
Friday,
you let them sitting around and you stink. Because why?
Ew.
Now you just old big funky.
That's nasty. And not working, just sitting in the funk. Sitting in the funk.
Oh, sitting in the funk is wild to me.
Oh my God.
Cause you're here. You're just okay with that.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I have a friend. Won't say who she is. It's not you. I have a friend. It's not her. But she dated a man who would want her to be out working all day, working out. Like he wanted her to be musty so she can come home and he could go down there and have a buffet. He wanted to go from the rooter to the tutor, knowing that she was out sweating all day. And she was like, I don't know. But
did she like it?
She said that the fact that he was turned on by it.
I can see how it could make you feel sexy.
I can't.
I can see how it could make you feel sexy, but like
wanted. I guess
I would be like dodging.
Like, do I gotta smell
when they come back up?
I'm gonna put Vicks right here so I can't smell myself. Just That's just weird to me. But
All day.
I don't think it's wrong. Like, that one is just like, well, I guess nothing's wrong unless you're hurting people.
I can see how that's sexy.
I guess. But yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely did that. And I used to be like, y'all crazy. I mean, that's how people pay for dirty panties.
Yeah.
They like the smell. So that's a panty pheromone.
I'm gonna say this.
You sold your panties? You sold your panties?
No.
Oh, you
but
give people dirty panties?
dirty panties don't always be stained.
No.
They
It-
smell like
Oh, I don't know.
they smell like, you know, a little twang, but
wanna
not
know
no
how-
stank. They smell. I don't know. It smell good.
Did you say good?
I like the smell of my dirty panties. I do. Oh my
How
god!
do you know what they smell like?
You don't. After you take your panties off,
They go in the
after
dirty
day-
clothes.
After the day, you don't.
Girl, they drop down to the floor and I throw it in the thing.
You need to embrace her. You need
How
to.
much more embracing other than walk around with her all day I gotta do?
Sometimes you do need to
Okay,
take them
well-
off and put them in somebody's face. Like, enjoy that. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Inhale. Deep breath.
I always take a deep breath. Couple of them. Actually, that's a perfect segue. Because I don't even have a human that I could put panties in front of. There's not a human that I can call for me to give them my dirty panties. There's not a human that could accidentally walk around and see my dirty panties. Like, there's just none of that. And I was also...
Dirty panties is not on the outline.
It's not... Actually, you know what? This whole episode is brought to you by Jason Lee's show. Because I was also watching Jason Lee's internet, and another thing came up. He was interviewing Maya.
Okay.
You know, the singer. What's the song? Give me one of her songs.
It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about.
There's another one.
So what you gonna do?
Okay, I remember that one.
Yeah.
So, anywho, Maya recently opened up about surviving abuse in a past relationship. It happened years ago, and she talked about how that experience probably impacted why she was been remaining single for so long, especially celibate. She's talked about being celibate for a very, very long time. And it just got me thinking. Mm-hmm. It got my brains going about my life specifically right now. I've been single for a long time right now. It's been 4.5 years. 4 years and some change that I've been single. And I know. It's been 4 years. It's been over a year since I have been touched by a man, and that was one time. And then before that, if we don't count that one time, which we probably shouldn't, it's 3 years. You know, so
on average, you've had sex.
In the last 4 years and some change, I've probably had sex 7 times. And 6 of those were with the same person.
Okay.
Okay, I'm lying. Maybe 10. Because never mind. The point is, it's been 3 years, and I've done it once. And that first year, I tried some shit.
Yeah,
to soothe
yeah,
my soul.
Yeah, you gotta get out there a little bit. Yeah, you just be trying.
I was ready. I was like, I'm about to go do the same shit I used to do before.
You just be trying some shit to forget some shit.
Yeah, and I didn't forget nothing, so I just went right back to
Exactly. It made the memories worse.
It did make things worse.
Yeah.
So I've been single for so long that sometimes I can't even picture. I cannot even picture what it would look like to have a partner, what role that partner would even play in my life today. How would I make space for another person, their feelings, their life, their day-to-day? And now I'm like, me being alone, am I comfortable or am I protecting myself? Mm-hmm. So, and that happened to me today because I was also on live. And while I was on Instagram Live, there were 2 guys that were like, I want to take you on a date. Come to my blah. And I said, okay, let's explore this.
Yeah.
Why? And I just kept telling myself, why? Or what do I want in a man? Mm-hmm. What do I need them to do for me? What is my want? What is my need? And I have no clue what I want in or need from a man because I can't even fathom the thought of having one. Mm-hmm. I feel bothered by the thought of it. I don't know why. I really do feel bothered.
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 Let's play Orna and go into that.
I love Orna.
Let's go a little deeper.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Let's break that down. Let's unpack.
Yeah,
let's
unpack
unpack.
that.
I don't know whether there is to unpack. Because the thought of having to worry about somebody else's feelings, their life, their schedule, I am bothered by the thought of somebody telling me it must be nice.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Must be nice?
Okay.
That is the type of man that try to talk to me. The one that in the beginning, they just be like, oh, I love what you do. I'm so impressed by it, blah, blah, blah. And the second they start seeing what my life really looks like behind the scenes, because I share on social media, but unless you kind of listen to the pod on a regular basis and not clips and like the entirety, right? You wouldn't really know what my life really consists of or what I go through or how much I move. So you might just think, oh, this is cute. She got a little autistic kid here, got a little daughter here, do a little job here. But then when you see what I really do behind the scenes, I think they get intimidated by it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or annoyed by it, or like, you don't have enough time for me, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And then they come out with the must be nice. And I don't like it.
Must be nice. I think to answer your first question, is it comfort or protection? I think at first it was definitely protection.
Yeah.
And now it's comfort because it's been so long.
Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long.
Yeah.
And I like it that way.
Yeah. And that's what matters. You don't have to have a partner. You don't have to be in a relationship. It's whether or not you want it.
Yeah. But so I thought of you. Let me see. Didn't I look up some stuff about
Couples therapy?
No, Maya.
Oh.
I had
For how long she's been single and stuff. Yeah.
Because for me, it's been 4 years, right? Where I've been in this space. For Maya, she revealed being celibate for 7 years before speaking about it in 2024. But she talks about being in this toxic relationship, right? And because of this financial, physical, and emotional abuse that she endured, that's when she just said she cut it all up.
Right.
So this is all me talking to chat and looking up on Google, because she hasn't necessarily said the amount of years, but it looks like from when she married herself in the end of 2013 and renewed those vows again in 2020 of marrying herself, that now we're at like 13, 14 years.
Okay.
If nothing has happened from there. So am I going to be like Maya? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. You seen that body on her?
I know.
You see that skin on her?
Amazing.
She looks incredible. But do I want that? When I think about it, I don't cringe anymore.
So she's married to herself and she doesn't have sex.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if you marry herself, I wonder if she has like a wall full of toys, or she just
doesn't. I wish I knew if I want to talk to her. I want to know if she dates at all. Does she? Is it from the waist down? It don't tingle, or does she self? Like, I'm so curious.
Because you said earlier today, we were trying not to pod before the pod, and you were like, "Well, pleasing myself." I was like, when you don't have it for a certain period of time, especially coming from a space of abuse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
which is very different, right? When you're coming from a space of abuse and healing and trauma, it kind of just shuts off.
Really?
Yeah. And once it's off for such a long time, I don't think it's dead. You know, I think it can definitely come to life with the right person at the right time. I'm not like saying it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively looking for it, nor do I need it. Like, you're like, well, at least.
So you don't get aroused?
No. Well, I was getting that massage in Miami.
Okay, let's talk about it. I don't remember this.
And this about 6'4" black man walks in to like say, Carla, and I was like, huh, I guess I am Carla. Hello. How you doing?
Yeah.
So he went, it was the day of the triathlon, right? I think it was. Maybe the day before or the day of the triathlon that I went to go get a massage and a stretch. He was very handsome, and we were talking, and I know for a fact he was touching way higher than he should have. I go to massage envy all the time. And this man he was stretching me while he was massaging me, so he had it open. I know you could see through the sheets.
Wait, did you have your... Oh,
I had underwear on.
It. Oh, you don't take your panties off? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to distract you.
You take your panties off?
They might want to smell them. I leave them on the counter. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I used to just leave my underwear on.
No, I always take my drawers
No,
off.
so he went like up. He was going up, and then he was like really massaging my butt and like all the things, and it felt good. Obviously, I had just finished the triathlon.
Yeah.
But at one point, I'm like, I wish I was bold enough to like do one of these. And just pop it up.
Girl, all you had to do is moan. He would have got the picture. All you had to do was say, mm. Mm. Mm.
I got scared. No. I was like, God, do something. I know he's going high enough. But I will say, in that time, I kind of felt like a little, you know, when lights are off, like the light bulb has gone off and they do a little zzz.
Yeah, that's that. She.
It just did a little zzz, and then it was gone. And I was like, child, go to sleep. Enjoy this massage. It just did a couple zzz, zzz, and then it was gone. So I wonder, is it always going to stay that way? But also it made me think, okay, it's not dead. You know, it's there. I just have to be in the right place at the right time.
Right place, right time, right person, right headspace.
Right. And then it made me think of you. I'm like, bro, well, you haven't been single for a long time. Because even your singleness was more like a bridge over. It was like the relay.
A transition.
You passed over the baton. Here you go.
A little transitional period.
Right.
But I think what you just said about the abuse element of it is what made it click for me.
Yes.
Because when we were talking about it earlier about her not having sex, I'm like, I can't imagine that. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't imagine not craving sex, not like having those desires and it completely being off.
The thought of it actually sometimes is like repulsing.
Really?
Yeah. Like, oh my God, the thought of me having to hear you. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Like, what are you doing? You want to, you ain't paying bills? Just.
But see, okay, so why does your mind go to that, though? That it's a brokey.
Because that's what I dealt with. That is my past. That is my experience, my lived reality. Brokey. In some type of way, right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't necessarily have to always be with money, but like, I just haven't been fulfilled in such a long time. Mm-hmm. And the times that I have tried, if they were rich, they're giving the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. If they didn't have money, they would start one way, but then it's like the brokey aspect would come out. Mm-hmm. There was no support. So that's what it goes to. I just haven't met anyone that isn't sassy.
Yeah.
So maybe, I know that I just have to wait, but it did click to me, like you said, listening to her, and I'm like, oh, I can absolutely see how I can go from now 10 more years.
Yeah. So, but I think the difference in the two is like hers seems to be intentional and thought out. And so she's...
Has it?
Huh?
Has it?
Based on what she's saying with like her marrying herself and like, and not even leaving, like from what I gather, it's not even on the table. She doesn't even want to date. No. Whereas you're still kind of figuring out like, do I, don't I?
It was a little jarring for me to think that I couldn't even answer the question, what am I looking for in a man? Mm-hmm. What do I need in a partnership? I don't know. And I really need to sit with myself. But that sounds awful. I'm going to have to schedule a therapist.
Sit with yourself for what?
What do I need? What do I want?
Okay. What do you want from a need in partnership? Yeah.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
What can I envision? Because right now, there's nothing about my future that includes a man.
Yeah.
And or partnership.
I think with how your mind works, you can find a way to be busy enough.
I am, yeah.
You can definitely find a way to, you're going to find a way to be busy enough where there is no space for that. Mm-mm. So.
And I'm having so much fun with my friends.
Yeah, and if that's fine, then that's fine and that works and it is no big deal.
Yeah.
But it would require, I think, actual like therapy and work if that's not fine and you want to create space for it. I don't think, again, going back to the abuse element, I don't think it'll just turn off and you'll be open.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. But I think it's actually, you would have to actually work on it.
I think I might actually have to open these next 2 businesses so I can hire like a dating coach or like a matchmaker of some sort. Like an expensive matchmaker. Like has access
to find someone for you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't frown upon matchmakers because they're doing the homework, right? And they're doing the background checks and they're checking up on them and they're meeting with them. And of course, it may not work, but at least it can help me with the dating, getting out there. Because Hinge is not it.
No, I don't think
trying
for you,
and it just doesn't
like
work.
I know people have found their partner on the dating apps and stuff, but for you specifically, I don't think that your man is on the dating app.
Yeah, we keep saying, I keep going back to
I think it's someone who's just as busy as you.
Mm-hmm. I thought I found one and I think you're gay.
Because you,
How Happy Pride to him. You know what? You're doing a great job.
Let's talk about couples therapy.
Okay, let's talk about couples therapy because this ain't working. One thing that I'm not going to anytime soon.
One of my new
Couples
favorite
therapy.
shows, Couples Therapy. We are watching season 5 right now.
We are.
Yes, we are. And so Carla has finished. I asked Carla to watch it, and
Yes.
she finished it before me.
Because why would you ask me to watch couples therapy and be like not harassing, but she was like, you need to watch this, you need to watch this a couple times. So finally I sat down and watched the whole thing. We walk in here to talk about it today, and she says,
I'm on episode 5.
and what is the reason?
Well, first of all, let me answer your original question. Why did I press you to watch it? It was good from episode 1. Like, I knew you were going to enjoy it. Like,
it
you
was
had
good.
to watch it. But the reason it's taking me so long is this thing when you are in a couple. If
When a
you're
couple
watching
up.
a show together, you have to watch the show together. Like, it is a violation of the terms and conditions to proceed to other episodes without the person. And so since we don't
That's how
live
you know she's in a
together,
relationship.
yeah, so since we don't live together, we have to plan to watch the show.
Okay, that is.
And usually, yeah.
Insert right here. Somebody find it. Kason, Courtney, one of y'all. Her crying on this Beyonce's
Do not
internet.
put that in there.
Crying on this internet right here. So what now? About me thinking that I'd want to get into a relationship while she was in a relationship. She was like, I want you for me. How now you want to do this? That's stupid. And then,
But
3 days later,
okay, but my experience, and this is gonna come back to bite me in saying it, but my experience with you being in a relationship was that you left me.
I did.
Yeah, and so that's why I was sad.
So she said, I'm gonna leave you now. She said, checkmate.
No,
leaving
remember
you now.
at the top of the episode I said being intentional and mindful and finding the balance. So I love you.
You know, I'm fine.
But
I'm
what it was.
enjoying watching you smile.
Yeah.
I enjoy sometimes checking
But
her
I do-
location and seeing that she's not home, and I'm like,
But
my
I do
dog
I do
outside.
have to find the balance though. I do. I have to find the balance in
It's
being able to
new.
show up for work, show up for Michaela, show up for, and the difference between my old relationship and the new one is because like I would just
The other one was embarrassing. to
the
be
other
outside
one
with.
went and then also like it was like an accessory to my life, and so I would let it pop in and pop out when I wanted it to, versus like I'm kind of like intertwining with this person.
It's an actual partnership.
Yeah, and so it's a lot to balance all of that. And so but I do need to find the balance.
No, but I don't want you to think that I know I fuck with you. I am perfectly fine. Like,
No,
I
I do recognize. I don't know the last time I talked to Alma.
Oh.
And that's a phone call. So like I do recognize that like but it's not because I'm spending all my time there.
there's
It's
a
like
whole-
I get
the whole
off of
thing.
work and I'm like, I'm not talking to nobody. Or like, oh my God, I get overwhelmed in trying to plan all the time for everyone. Because you know I'm very much like, oh no, too much.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed with the thought of all the plans. Like, but I'm gonna work on finding the balance.
Yeah, I
But-
think that you don't be so hard. We all go through seasons, right? And
Yeah.
we might go because the friendship has been so long. The seasons change there's 4 seasons a year, bro.
Yeah.
We're allowed to, and they're the same 4 seasons every year. It was the same winter. Well, not really after climate change, but we have winter, spring, fall, and summer over and over and over again. So this season may come up for you again, and it may come up for you in your
Yeah.
50s again, and it will come up in your 60s again, like whatever that looks like. And I think I want to be able to, as a friend, hold enough space to be like, all right, right now you're in a different in this season,
Yeah.
and it's okay. Figure it out as long as like you communicate it and you're like, oh, this is what's going on. Okay.
I know. But
Like,
it's
'cause
almost like when you get a new job, you got to like get a minute to like settle yourself in it and figure stuff out. But
Yeah.
it's harder to like be with someone that you're actually, I'm scared to say it,
What?
creating a life with. I know.
Get me the bottle of tequila.
Versus like, oh, this is cute and fun, and I let this person pop in and pop out when I want them, when it benefits me or
Well-
when I want them to. Versus like, I got to meet this person's family.
That's cute.
I have to like meet their children and like build a connection with them, and
They're
yeah.
gonna. I know they love you.
They're super cool.
First of all, baddest bitch they ever
you
seen.
know what? We're gonna move on. We lost track. Couples
Sorry.
therapy.
Okay, come back. Oh wait.
So that's why I'm not done. But I'm on episode 5, and it's
So what?
good.
What? Okay. So we're specifically going to be talking about 2 couples
Yes.
that I like. So we have Shay and Clinton.
Which, in respect for Clinton, and we're talking about
Maeve.
Pride Month, we have found out since the show that Clinton is now Maeve.
Maeve,
So we
yes.
will try our best to refer to Clinton as
Maeve.
Maeve, and also them, because I don't know if Clinton is
She, her.
Yeah.
Let's just go by Maeve,
Yeah.
since we don't know
Yeah.
what the pronouns are.
And then we're going to talk about Nessa and Dre, which is a lesbian couple.
yes.
So,
you're going to go through the dynamics of them?
Backstory on Shay and Clinton. Shay is a transgender woman. And Clinton at the time.
A bad bitch, by the way.
Clinton at the time of
baddie.
the relationship was just hetero male. No, that wouldn't be hetero. I don't know. He was
a male.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to work, but he was a male.
He was a man. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, he was a man.
Shay is looking for consistency, partnership, and progress. Clinton is. Oh, were these the notes from the show?
Mm-mm.
Clinton is intelligent and thoughtful, but often seems disconnected from how his actions affect others.
Because this is how we saw a small portion of it, but they have been together for 4 years. So the things that attracted her to him at the time, per Shay, is how intelligent he was, how he was taking care of things, how supposedly his mom lived with him. Come to find out years later, he lives with his mom. So this is what they came in saying.
Critical about Clinton, he's a very late autism diagnosis. If I remember correctly, he got diagnosed in his 30s.
It was actually a year prior to this. So it had only been a year that he had been diagnosed with autism.
He had been going through life struggling, feeling misunderstood, you know what I mean? And not knowing that he was autistic.
He had a very strained relationship with his mom as well. Yes. Shay, so that's the highlight of it, that they give you corporate-wise. Let me tell you what we saw. Okay, so what I first saw was a baddie. This white woman walks in and they say she's a trans woman. She was beautiful. She was a model. She got her shit together. She makes pretty good money. And then in comes this man that she's dating now for a couple of years. Everything was fine. And then he decides to move out and move in with her, I think it was.
No, he moved out on his own.
On his own?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the TV situation.
Right,
Yes.
yeah. So he moved out. So in their initial meeting, he was leaving his mother's house. So he had been living with his mom this whole time and transitioning to an independent life. Now, he feels like he's independent and doing it on his own. Those are his words. And Shay said, hold up, what are you talking about? Sounds like Shay takes care of him financially. The examples that they gave was she paid off his credit cards, which he immediately ran back up.
Immediately. She was like, okay, if this is what's like a hurdle,
Yes.
I'll pay them off.
Yes.
And he just ran them right back up.
She agreed to buy him a new bed, so she gave him her credit card. And so he bought the bed, a 60-inch TV, and a $200 video game without permission. She found out after the fact when she got the bill.
And his excuse is like, well, I wanted a bigger bed.
He was like, we're going to eventually live together, so the TV and the game is for us, actually. And I told you I'm going to pay you back.
That's stealing.
And the reason I called Carla and said, watch this, is because this is going to sound insensitive. Maybe not cut this. I thought I was being pranked by the whole Clinton thing. The way his physical outbursts and reaction to Shay trying to explain her feelings, wild. I've never seen anything like that. She's actually not allowed to express how he's impacting her because of how his autism.
Okay, yeah. So there's a few things here. And yes, he's autistic, and there's a certain level of respect to go there because it is a disability, it is whatever. There is such a thing as an intertwine of autism and fuck niggas. Okay? And I need you to know that that is a thing. Right? You can still be toxic, be a fuck man, and have autism. Autism just happens to be a way that your brain works in a certain way.
Yeah, I agree.
As they continue to talk, and I don't know if you've already seen this part of the show, he has issues with his mom.
Yeah.
His mom coddled him a lot.
And he always tells her she's being like his mom.
Yes. Yes. So it's like the mom didn't, going back to our previous point, I love when things tie in together. We have to be able to raise our children to be functioning adults and know what their strengths and weaknesses are. So when I see my child who has autism and I see what his strengths and weaknesses are, I am helping to let him grow or allow him to grow in a way that it will work for him to be an adult. His mama didn't do that. So he's extremely manipulative. And when he now gets the autism diagnosis, he didn't act like this before. He got the green light to say, no. Okay, I'm not doing that.
I'm stimming.
He started stimming. He started having outbursts. He started with the crying. And he wasn't doing that before. But now he feels free to be able to do so. And I also understand that because when you've been suppressing for so long and masking for so long, it's like, my God, somebody now finally told me this is the reason why. But instead of finding the tools to work through that, he said, balls to the wall. Here you go. Take it all.
So did you see that she caught him on Discord cheating on her?
With more trans women.
Telling her business on the Discord.
And you know that's a community that they know who each other are.
Yeah.
That's just not nice.
Telling her business, cheating on her. He was going to fight her tooth and nail in that session until she pulled up the Uber receipts.
And text messages.
Yes.
She said, oh, hold that thought.
Right.
What about this? And he said, let me read it.
Which, that's fuckboy. That's not autism.
No, exactly, that's what it is. And that's what I'm saying. He's manipulating and he's toxic. And don't forget that people that are neurodivergent, we smart as shit. Okay? That man is intelligent. He knows what he's doing. He also has a way, he interprets things a different way, I'm sure. And that's where the tools never came in of understanding that you cannot treat people that way. Yeah. That is wrong. You cannot do that. So, and I feel so bad for Shay, but then we come and find out later on, who knows if he was suppressing this for as long as he was, or he decided to come out, but now he decided to transition into a trans woman. And now I wonder how she feels. It's like, were you with me because you wanted to be me?
Oh, girl, you got to go look on her TikTok. Like,
I love her TikTok.
The video that I saw,
Which one?
She said she feels like they are cosplaying as her. Like, they've taken on her whole persona. It made me think of that Soulja Boy Drake thing. So my whole fucking flow, bar for bar, word for word.
Drake?
Yes.
She's probably like, Maeve?
Yeah.
Maeve, that's Shay.
Yeah.
I didn't see her say that. I think the first couple of videos I saw her put on her TikTok, she was trying to be respectful.
Yeah, she
and
was.
She still is. I think a little bit.
She's always respectful of like, hey, I believe that it's fully honest that this person has transitioned and this is what they want to be. But the personality they showing you, I see a lot of him mirroring or pretending.
Is Maeve's TikTok back? Because I feel like...
Oh, I don't know.
They came up and then the internet did what the internet does and Maeve was gone. There was no more. I was looking everywhere. There was only one video I was able to find. But I think that's one part that, yes, when you first look at it, you're like, he making this shit up.
Yeah.
Or he playing with
something's
her.
going on.
Something,
like, what is
like this
but
isn't real.
You hit the nail on the head. It's very much he's autistic, but he's also a fuckboy.
Yeah. And those two definitely go together.
Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive.
Clinton, when he was still Clinton, it was a man with autism that was a fuckboy and was manipulative and was toxic and was all the things. Now all he did was transition, and now it's Maeve, and Maeve is... I don't care how much you transition. You're still going to be toxic. Yeah. You're still going to be manipulative, and you're still autistic.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just good. It's just a different form visually for us, and you're living in a different way, but you're still toxic until you treat that aspect of your mental health.
For sure. Let's talk about Nessa and Dre.
Okay, let's talk about Nessa.
So Nessa and Dre are a lesbian couple.
Yes.
And if I could summarize why they're there, they've been together since like they were 19 and 20.
20 years together.
And which one has the dreads? Nessa or
Nessa, I believe.
Nessa.
I think it's Nessa.
Let me double check. The one with the dreads has always been like the caretaker and the leader in the relationship. The light-skinned girl with the curly hair, the one with the dreads feels like she's holding her back from experiencing life and evolving. That was a very triggering word for them.
What?
Evolving.
Oh God!
Because
she was like, let's pick a different word then.
Yeah, she would say, "You're holding me back from evolving." She's like, "You're basically saying that I'm unevolved, and that's hurtful."
Okay.
So she's wanting to kind of leave the relationship. Like, it's very strange what she's asking for. She's asking for them to...
Nessa is the dreads.
Nessa is asking for them to not be together, but be together.
She's like, I don't want to have sex with you anymore. She's
right, and I want to co-parent, and I want to continue to have kids with you. But I don't want to be in a romantic relationship with you anymore. Right. I want to go off and experience life. So a couple things from that. One, she's done this before.
Yeah.
We learned through the show that it's a cycle of her feeling unfulfilled or something popping up and happening, and then her breaking up with her and they get back together.
There's also an aspect of her past where it was very religious.
Yes.
She comes from
she has
religious.
Internal homophobia. she is going back and forth about whether or not she's okay. It's okay for her to be homosexual. She's like, am I like fighting God? Is this okay? So at one point she left and she married a man.
Married a whole man with a penis.
Yes.
And keep in mind, this is a masked lesbian.
Yes.
So I don't know how that looked. I wish we could, if we do a couple internet clicks, we can find him. But she did marry a man. That quickly did not work out. And she went back to Drea. And Drea was there with open arms. There's a few things that I do remember her saying, as you said, that she was the provider.
Yeah.
She was like, I gave her all her firsts.
Yes.
First time in an airplane. First time to new cities.
First time eating sushi. Like, just all the...
Very rare. It seems like Nessa came from a very underprivileged home. And Nessa became her savior. She became who showed her the world. And at some point, Nessa's like, well, who's going to show me something? Mm-hmm. And Drea became very comfortable in being that, like, just take me. Yeah. Take me wherever. I became dependent on you. You've had me dependent on you all this time. And now you're like, what else is out there for me? I think she was going through a midlife crisis herself. At this point, she's going through other ones before. But at this point, I'm going through this crisis of imagining what it could be. It was never anything concrete. It's like, I want to evolve to this. Yes. Or what could be out there? And what if this? And what if that? But there was no clear path to it. There was no actual, like, intent to do anything. It was just like, what if? I want more time. Yeah. I want space to do what? I don't know.
The toxic thing, though, is that she wants her to sit there and wait for her while she does that.
No, actually.
And that's why she's trying to be nice about it.
So at first, I feel like, I don't know if I remember this correctly, I felt like she wanted her to be like, go do your thing. You're too dependent on me. You need to go have friends. You don't have friends. You don't go out, blah, blah. The second Drea said, bet, I'm going to start doing my things now. So this happened for a while. Drea's fighting tooth and nail. I want to be with you. You're the love of my life. Like,
which is crazy to me.
And Nessa's like, no, how is that? I don't see that being crazy.
If someone how many times somebody got to tell you they don't want to be with you?
20 years of back and forth. You tell me.
Exactly. That's crazy.
That literally changes your, like, the chemistry of your brain. You're finally, come on, high, low, high, low.
Yeah, and where's that self-love to say, actually, I'm not going to let you do that to me anymore.
You forget about that for a second, and now you're constantly chasing that high. It's the same as heroin. When you're in that cycle, I know because it's mental and you don't see it and you're not sniffing and you're not shooting, it doesn't correlate to a lot of people, but you're literally in an addiction cycle. Yeah. With this person.
She's in the house and she keep getting mad at her because she want to have sex. You saw that?
That girl be horny, okay? Drea, love us.
You put on that fucking nightgown. I'm going in the other room.
And Nessa said, what are you talking about? She said, that yellow nightgown. You know about that yellow nightgown. That they make me, want to do stuff. And she's like, I'm just going to bed in my now. Nessa want to be hunched, okay? She want to be scissored at all times. So,
do they break up?
No. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, go ahead and tell me.
Okay,
I'm still going to watch it.
Fine. So essentially, Drea decides to be like, all right, if this is what we're doing, I'm going to start doing my own thing. Here's the baby. I'm going out. She started doing things for herself.
And Orna told her to go out.
Yes. Go out. I saw that. I saw things. Yeah. So she's enjoying herself and she's now like, okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling sexy. I'm outside. And Nessa said, hold up. And Drea was like, I'm done. Like, it's okay. We can break up now. Like, I can totally envision a life for myself on my own, rebuilding. It'll hurt, but I do it. And Nessa almost lost it. Now she's crying. Now she's like, oh my God, I don't know. Still kind of like, I don't know, this is what I want to do, but why, blah, blah, blah. And essentially all it came down to was she was tired of just being the provider. Mm-hmm. It's like, I need you to also have your things. Your own life. So we can have our space. And the second that Nessa started going out, Drea, going out, doing her things, she started getting attracted to her again. And that became attractive. Okay. So I think that Drea just sitting back and letting it all happen became very she said
when the other one goes on vacation, sometimes she won't even leave the house.
No.
Crazy.
But that's also a turnoff.
She didn't learn how to drive until her mid-30s.
Mm-hmm. She's always been dependent on Nessa. Nessa liked that for a certain amount of time, but that's only good that's like, you know what it reminds me of? These men out here who love to go get like these girls and love on them. And they love them when they're dependent on them. Mm-hmm. And then once they like flourish and want something different, the women are like, I love a man to take care of me, blah, blah. That shit gets boring after a certain period of time. One of you is going to look at the other like, all right, is that all you going to do? That's it? But I love that they stay together. They work it out. They're so happy at the end. You could tell Nessa's so attracted to her again. I don't know if it'll last, obviously, but I think that Drea kind of found a little bit of light in herself, and that light Nessa was able to see her.
That's good.
And then they're working on it. So yes, they did stay together, and I did appreciate that. But that also reminded me, like, you cannot lose yourself and make your partner your entire personality.
No, you can't. And she really did.
Yeah.
She really, when she said that she won't leave the house sometimes when the other one goes on vacation, I said, that is wild.
I think it's so cute how Drea is so attracted to her no matter what.
I know.
I want somebody to be attracted to me like that. I'm reading a book right now called Before I Let Go. I sent it to you.
Yeah.
You should read it. You'd love it. You could go hunt your boyfriend like all day after you read this book. Because the man his name is Josiah. He is obsessed with her.
That name, Josiah.
They're divorced when the book starts, so because of its mental health and all this stuff, but like the way he thinks about her, and they talk about like how hot their stuff was, and he's still like, it's been 2 years and I still look at her breasts and this, and he's like, just remember, like, it is just so much love, like how they're meant for each other. I'm like, this is so beautiful, but also kind of toxic, but there's mental health and depression and losing a baby that's involved in all of it. And I think that was another thing, like they just had a baby, but did you expect for Nessa to have been the one who carried the baby?
Not at all.
I
feel like it's always like that, bruh.
Not my cousin. My cousin said she be the one having the baby.
Oh, your cousin's not the one having the baby?
Natalie.
Yeah, she's not the one having the baby?
No, her wife had the baby.
Okay.
I don't think they want to have another one, but
yeah.
I told my cousin I was like, it'd be hilarious to walk out of here with a baby. She's like, mm-mm. But what's her face also did it? Brat. The Brat carried the baby.
Right. Which I wouldn't have thought.
There's quite a few masked women.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Yeah, Nessa carried that baby, and I still want my cousin to carry a baby because for her sister's wedding, I don't know, my cousin was in 20 something. She's a full masked lesbian. Okay, love my dog, and they made her wear a dress.
Made her wear a dress. I don't know if I like that.
I have a picture of my cousin in this dress, and
Did she have on Tim's with the dress?
No, they made her wear heels. I don't even think she know how to wear heels.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna find a picture so I can send it to her today. Happy Pride Month. Actually, I feel like my cousin wear a dress is like she's trans. She don't belong in no dress. That lady do not belong in no dress. She a mama daddy, and that is it. Okay,
so
she a mama daddy to that baby. But yeah, I think you guys should definitely watch Couples Therapy.
Watch Couples Therapy. Watch all the seasons, but the one we're talking about is season 5.
Yes,
it is so good.
I actually accidentally started with season 2 and it was really good.
Yes, and I wish I would have wrote it down because like what we're finding and watching is there is always like this one liner from Orna that we take away and we just talk about for like an hour.
Love Orna.
Yeah, like one time she was like it was about there's a guy on the show who was like severely abused by his mom. And he cheated on his wife.
Oh, the one with the curly hair.
Yes.
The way he would get on her lap, it was really weird. The way he would like cuddle up on her lap and she just, they're very sweet.
Right, they are. And you can tell they love each other. But she was saying how like when we have these issues that we don't resolve, you actually will keep creating that. The scenario is going to look different, but you're going to keep creating that with the person closest to you, who is usually your romantic partner over and over again. You're going to keep having that conflict over and over again, looking for a resolution from that original issue.
Yeah, because he was cheating by paying women to cuddle. It was just to cuddle. And eventually he started smashing them.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Watch the show.
All right, so we're going to move on to Feel Good. We usually have our listener advice segment because we get really good advice. I mean, call me Dr. Carla because Dr. Cheyenne calls, so doctor, I'm going to give me a doc thing right here to talk to you about what you got going on. Kidding.
Yeah.
Go to Therapy for Black Girls. Listen to Kier Gaines' show, Learn the Hard Way, produced by your girl. He's a licensed therapist. We just be giving you like our experience and what we would do if you want to hear it from us. We can do that. So you can email us at the So What Now podcast at gmail.com, or you can go to So What Now podcast on social media and send us a DM. But we're going to skip this week over to Feel Good and what's like been keeping us feeling good. There's a song. I forgot it.
Okay, I don't know it.
Yay!
Feeling good like I should. She's a producer now.
She's a producer.
A producer.
You got a producer engineer. Hold on now.
We have been for our date nights exploring the city. So trying like new restaurants and new
Isn't
places.
Orlando amazing?
It really is low key.
Like hiking.
Yeah, and one thing that I like about him, he's really good at finding stuff. I'm like, where the fuck did you find this?
He did the Googles. It don't matter as long as you find it.
I'm good with it.
So what are some places?
A pickle themed burlesque night.
Like pickle like a penis?
No, like pickles that you
Like
eat.
an actual. Okay.
Yes.
Trying to be
So they had
modest.
like pickle chips on the tables, pickle flavored drinks for like the theme night, and like the performers, like one was dressed like a pickle, one wrote like a pickle theme song, random as fuck.
And it was fun.
Had a good time. Yes,
Okay.
like but just crazy random stuff. Yeah.
I love that.
So, yeah.
How often do you guys go on date night? Every day.
No, not every day.
Every other
A couple
day.
times a week.
That's cute.
A couple times a
But
week.
that's
'Cause sometimes
good.
not every date night is going to where we paint on my porch a lot.
I went to her house because Psalms baseball training is literally like I could walk to it from her house.
Yeah.
Actually, the GPS sends me by her house. Like I saw them outside working on your thingies on your screen, and I honked. I wonder if you knew it was me.
We did these portraits of each other the other night. He pissed me off.
Well, why you got pink hair?
He couldn't find red.
There's red right there.
What you think that red thing is?
A boat?
Yes, I thought it was a baby carriage. I said, what the fuck is that?
Well, first
Like a
of all,
little bassinet
you know
thing.
that when you see things, it's what's already back here subconsciously.
No, I don't want that. But he's like, these are things that you like. So it's a boat, blueberries, which is a running joke between us because I don't like blueberries. The sun and water. That's a wave.
I don't know who that is.
It's Tekashi 6ix9ine, bitch.
That kind of looked Takashi. We need to add this picture in because this is wild.
It's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
And that does look like a boat. What is down here? Is that his signature?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
And
like
he
some
said
swans
that I
or
made him
something.
look like a black Charlie Brown.
It's kind of accurate though.
Thank you.
It's like a caricature,
Thank
but
you.
more accurate than this. Why is your face two-toned?
Girl.
And first of all, he needed more white. He was trying to make you feel good. You know he was trying to get some pussy because he made you brown on here. You know he was trying to stroke your ego and make you this dark. But that pink hair is wild.
It fucking pissed me off.
And it's not even like curly or long.
Yeah,
like
no.
it's like kind of flat. Give my
I don't know what he was
dog.
doing. I don't know what he was
But
doing.
you
It
know
was
what?
fucking
And the
terrible.
eyebrows, he gave you eyebrows, B.
That's another thing.
He should have used the
And then-
pencil.
But the crazy thing is he kept saying, you keep moving, I'm trying to see. So I'm thinking, this motherfucker really over here working. He looked at me and made that. Not at all. Well, no.
I can see how a man with one
It
eye.
looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, that's pretty
bro.
bad. That's cute. You did a good job on him, though.
I did
But yours
a
is
good
pretty simple.
job.
He is a pretty simple.
And then we did a tribute to Debo because Debo's missing, gone, dead. We don't know. We made that for Debo.
That's actually very nice. Y'all did that together?
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So my dog getting married. I don't care.
Okay,
what
so
y'all
what's
say.
making you feel good? We're changing the subject.
I'm
Wrap it up. Wrap it
Feeling
up.
really good about getting this invitation to her wedding.
That would never happen.
Loading.
No, that would never happen. I wouldn't even have if I got married, I wouldn't have a wedding.
We can go to the courthouse. I'm going.
You sound like Abby.
So you think you're going to say your vows and we won't be there? I don't care if you zoom us in, but I want to be
Y'all
there.
think it's so scary.
Why are you hiding? Acting like Drake hiding the world from the kid from the world. Like, what
It
you
doesn't
doing?
have to be a thing.
That's not a thing. Well, it is a thing. If you're choosing to get married and sign that paper, you should at least do it in front of people that you love. It doesn't have to be the world, but something small. It doesn't have to be a huge ceremony, but it's like you're professing your love to this person and you're going to be. And now we got to deal with the nigga forever. So we need to
we'll
be
talk
there.
about that next
This
time.
is a group project.
Next time, so what now?
Group project.
We'll
Damn
talk
it.
about that.
Okay, fine. What's making me feel good? Water, pool, beach,
Oh, okay.
water parks, everything. Like I am outside in the sun and
Look
water.
at you. You're so tan.
I'm so tan, and I haven't even seen Jenna for a tan.
right.
So anything water, being active. So the triathlon has really helped me be so
feels
active.
good.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like starting businesses left
Yeah,
and
it
projects
feels
left
good,
and right. Beach days have been great. I've been really enjoying Daytona Beach.
Really? You've been going to Daytona?
Yes, girl. We've been twice now in the past couple of months. Yeah, twice. I'm loving beachfront right then and there hotel.
Yeah.
The pool and the beach being right there. I think I've been loving it because
In
I have
Daytona.
the kids. Daytona. It's quiet. I know Daytona's a little racist or a lot of racist, but I'm minding my business.
I've never liked the sand at Daytona because it's hard and compact.
Well, I'm loving that I'm at the pool, right? So we can go over to the sand a little bit. Songs playing in the sand. I am just maybe like hanging out. I don't have to go in it.
Daytona years. Maybe I need to
Same.
give it a
But
try.
I stayed at the Hard Rock, which was it was really nice actually. What? You
That
did something
just
at the Hard
reminded
Rock?
me of something at the Hard Rock.
I was supposed to get married at the Hard Rock. Oh yeah, I know. I was walking around
It
like
just popped in my head.
I literally did the
remember
whole
we went there,
walkthrough.
yeah.
It was crazy.
Okay. Sorry. Speaking of marriage.
Speaking of marriage, you do it. Because it's a very nice venue. It's a very nice venue for a wedding. And it wasn't even that bad. Come on, I'll give you
what?
I'll pay for the liquor.
I'm so glad that the beach is making you feel good. Yeah.
So hotels, all the things. I've just been really active. Oh, and how could I forget my all-time favorite thing making me feel so good? So good. So I feel good. My new gym membership.
Yes.
Actually, even if they know where I'm at, baby, you can't come in that bit. Gotcha. I can give you the address. You ain't gonna be able to
I
get
can't
in there.
even go in there.
They don't play. They don't
go
play.
in there.
You know, somebody like tried to sue them or try this whole thing on social media because they wanted to go into the cafe to get food, but they didn't have a membership. And then they told them how much the membership was, and they were like, "Oh, it's discrimination and whatever." Like they were just throwing it.
Oh, they were trying to just go in and eat?
Yeah, to the cafe.
Oh, it's members only.
Yeah, that's my salad. Okay, that is my Mediterranean bowl.
I paid
You can't come in here.
$500 for that, actually.
Right. It's a very luxury type of social club that I am at, and I am absolutely loving it.
Yeah, you are. She spends 8 hours there sometimes.
I do. I drop off some and I go and do my workout class. I do the steam room, the sauna, stretching, massages. I take a shower.
How's the Wi-Fi?
Incredible. I did an entire strategy call for an hour and a half with a client there. I put my headphones on, and there's the co-working space. So you're in the co-working space. So I work there till I have to pick up Psalm.
Nice.
And then I come back with him. He gets 2.5 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I get to not only work out just the class, but I get to go do my rejuvenation stuff. I shower. I feel clean. And then we go hang out at the pool.
Nice. It sounds lovely.
It's like a little resort. So yeah, I think that it's a big bill for me, but Sarai's gonna get a job. She at this point,
I'm gonna have 10 jobs before you done with the engineer, producer.
How many Beyonce got?
Something at the Lifetime place.
How many Beyonce got?
Baby. I don't
50,
know.
11.
50, yeah.
So we got 1.
Yeah.
We got 2 now. Well, 3 with church.
Yeah.
We got plenty of room to add more jobs. But if you get this job, I can get a free Lifetime membership. But yeah, there we go again. Whatever. Gym membership.
Yeah.
So that's what's been making me feel really
I love
good.
that for you.
So I can come with like a clean mind to whatever I should say. I've had a very clear mind when it comes to the podcast, when it comes to business, when it comes to family. And I'm in a good space.
I love it.
Yeah, even though I cry sometimes.
We all cry sometimes.
Yeah, I be crying.
I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it makes my skin really soft. You ever finish crying and your skin feels so soft?
And like
Plump.
supple and plump, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Let's start crying again. You ready?
Youth
3,
inducing.
2, 1.
All right, we're gonna close out, you guys, because now we're just losing our mind. And I'm hungry.
We are. We've been here for 3 hours now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for an entire
We might
episode.
see y'all next week.
No, stop playing.
We gotta book it.
We've got to book it with Sarai and our schedules.
Yeah.
We'll see you again next week for sure. I love you guys. Make sure to leave a rating and a review because what? Go to Apple. We ain't been there in a while, but we coming back. So leave a review for us on Spotify. Leave comments. Go on YouTube and subscribe. Email us, DM us, tell them what you think about the show, and we'll see you again next week.
Write us a letter.
Please.
Bye.
Bye.